Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel and my space. For those of you who are new, my name is Racquel and I read tarot. This is a tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the Cancer Full Moon Eclipse that we are having on Friday, January 10th. Now, this is going to be mainly for Sagittarius rising, and the reason for that is because your rising sign sets the tone of your chart. So it will tell you where your Cancer is at. And if you're Sagittarius rising, then Cancer falls in your 8th house of transformation, the occult, sex, secrets, stuff like that. Now, not saying that the moon or the sun will not also get something from this reading. You very well might get something from this reading because you are a Sagittarius. So, I do recommend, though, that you watch your rising sign first, as it will probably be the one that most resonates with you. And then watch your moon, because that is also another powerful one, and then your sun. Okay. Alrighty. If you don't know any of those, I have linked a birth chart generator down in the description box below, as well as the video that I did for moon cycles, how they can help you, and what you can do, and also what it specifically means for each rising sign. All right, and this is just a continuation of that. So let's get into it. So Spirit, guides of Sagittarius, what is this Cancer lunar eclipse mean for Sagittarius in their 8th house? This full moon lunar eclipse mean for Sagittarius in their 8th house? Please and thank you, my soul family. So you got two. Okay. A lot of people getting the High Priestess of Air. This is all about clarity, mental clarity. You finding mental clarity. And how you're going to do that is by listening. By listening, okay? There's something that's going to be brought to your attention. It might be a secret that comes out, or it might happen in a dream, but there's going to be some type of mental clarity brought to you around this full moon. And that's what moons do. They illuminate what's in the dark. And the 8th house is all about dark. It's about death. It's about transformation. It's about rebirth. It's about, the occult, sex, secrets, lies, stuff like that, right? This says darkness does not always equate to evil, and light does not always equate to good. All right, so we got a 5 and a 6 here. So yeah, this is you gaining perspective or mental clarity on a situation. Think back to July, the first week of July, when we had, I believe it was July 2nd, we had the Cancer new moon solar eclipse. Now, around that time, your 8th house was affected if you are a Sagittarius rising. So there might have been something that you thought your intuition was telling you. And maybe you've investigated it over the course of this 6 months. Whatever it was that happened for you in July, your main event, it's like grown and it's accumulated, and it is coming to a head around this time, either a head for good or a head for bad. That is how depends on the energy that you put into it in the first week of July. All right, so let's get some more. Let's get some more knowledge on this. Spirit, guides of Cancer, my guides, what is this about for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Okay. All right, so what do we got here? We've got fragmented. Okay, so something might have come out at the beginning of July that kind of hurt you, kind of fragmented you, kind of like broke you apart. Maybe you buried it down, but it's been doing this like healing, this trying to put the pieces back together. Maybe something came out and you were still suspicious that you weren't getting the whole truth. You were not, maybe you felt like you weren't getting the whole truth. And it's like this whole 6 months you've been trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together to unbury that full truth. Okay. And then we've got clouds, mystical. Yeah, so Spirit is helping you with this puzzle. Spirit is coming in around this new moon and really bringing all of the pieces of the puzzle to light for you. For some of you, I feel, and you are Sagittarius, you rule the 9th house of beliefs, so you are extremely psychic as well. You're also one of the most psychic signs of the zodiac. But you're being expanded, you're gathering the whole picture together. And with that comes power, comes a certain power. It's like once you know the truth, once you have listened to all the facts and all the data that are now being clear to you, it's like now you have power over this. Now you have power. You're being activated. Now you have power. Power to make that decision that you need to make. Now you have power to make that decision that you so desperately need to make. And I feel like you're going to make it around this full moon. So let's break it down with the tarot. Spirit guides the Sagittarius. What is this about for Sagittarius around this Cancer lunar full moon? What is this that is being shown to them? Please and thank you, my guides. I feel like this is some clarity on a situation like where you did not get the whole truth back in July and now it's coming. All the pieces of the puzzle are coming out. You're getting the whole truth and you're being advised to sit and listen and sit and think on it, sit and meditate on it. You have the power now because you have the whole truth and you can make that decision that you need to make. So let's see. One more shuffle and then I'll cut for Sagittarius. We've got the moon. So your underlying energy for the moon, for this Cancer new moon, is the moon. The moon is bringing, like I said, it's bringing about mental clarity. It's bringing about that clarity that you need. It's shining the light on the dark, on your 8th house. It's shining the light on the secrets that is shining the light on every aspect of that secret. Of every aspect of that little truth that you got. I feel like you got a little truth. You didn't get the whole truth, and now the whole truth is being shown here. We also have the Hangman. We have the King of Cups. So this is very Scorpion-like energy. Like I said, this is affecting your 8th house, and Scorpio rules the 8th house. And then we've got the Nine of Wands, which is your energy. It's that wounded healer type energy there. This is going to take some patience. You're going to be shown every aspect. It's like you're going to have the full truth. There's not going to be anything more that you can gain or learn from this. And you're being asked to look at the bigger picture. You're a Sagittarius. You're ruled by Jupiter. You can look at the bigger picture of this. All right. It could be that you're involved with a Scorpio or another Sagittarius. You know, Temperance is your energy as well. This is going to take some patience, but it's bringing forth a new beginning here that you're going to have to bravely jump on. You're going to have to bravely make that decision. You have the power now because you have the whole truth. This is all about transformation for you. That's another Scorpio card. You might feel like you have to go alone or be at it alone, or you're fixing it alone, but This is all healing for you. This is a transformative time for you. You are going to transform a lot with this full moon. And because it's in the sign of Cancer, and Cancer is of home and family, this secret probably involves your home and family, because that's the energy that's being lent. We're taking the family roots, family dynamic, and we're throwing it in the 8th house. And those two energies combined is what's transforming for you on this new moon. We got the 6 of Cups, so this can involve children. This also could involve a soulmate or somebody from the past resurfacing. It could very well be a long-lost family member or a family member that you haven't had in contact with. Maybe you cut this family member out at the beginning of July because you only had part of the truth. Well, now the whole truth is coming out, and you're seeing the whole entirety of it. All right? We've got the Wheel of Fortune, so something's spinning in your favor here. And I feel like it's, well, you know, mixed with that Power card, it's like you have the upper hand now. It's like the whole truth is out. So now you have the upper hand. It's in your court now to make the decision. It's in you. The ball is in your court to run with it or to drop it. We've got the King of Wands, so you could be dealing with a Leo, but this could also be your energy. It's like you are on top of your game. You're in your full power. You have the strength. You have the courage. Look at the lions there. You have the strength. You have the courage to move on and to move forward with this information that you are getting. This is a decision that you have to make, and you are going to be in that power because now you got the whole truth. It's like, what I decide, you cannot say no about because this happened. Now the ball is in my arena. Now it's in my court. It's my turn to kick it or bunt it, whatever. I just say what they tell me to. But this is good. This is you being in your power, all right? And you taking charge and control of your life here. All right, so let's see what advice we have for Sagittarius. Spirit, my guides, what advice do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Well, I'm so used to saying that, but it's really for Rising. But, I mean, you know, it can play out with the Moon people, too, and the Sun people. So, what advice do we have for this Cancer lunar eclipse? Yes. Okay, the bald eagle. Have you had dreams about a bald eagle or seen bald eagles pop out at you, like in maybe Facebook feeds or maybe on a commercial or, you know, maybe just when you're out driving your car? Because I just saw a bald eagle and Spirit said, pay attention. And it's all about the bigger, wider view of whatever this is. Okay, whatever is coming out, whatever, you're getting the whole truth, and you need to see the wider perspective. You need to take it from a spiritual height. Priestess of Air, from a spiritual height. You're having clarity on it now, and you can see all angles of it. And now you're in your power. The bald eagle might be very, that might be your animal totem. I feel like that's your animal totem for this Cancer new moon. Take on that bald eagle-like energy. You know, they can spot prey from like way up there. They can spot a mouse on the ground. So it's like you can, and you're Sagittarius, you can zero in on your marks. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong once you look at this whole picture, but you do have to listen first. You do have to listen first so you can get all aspects of it and you can get the whole truth from it. So you're being asked to quietly, you know, tame that temper and listen to the whole story, really take it in, and then look at the bigger picture here. All right, so what do we got? We've got a change of heart, eclipse in Taurus, reevaluation. What was I saying? Along with the listening, you got part of a truth, back in July. Now the whole truth is coming out. So you're being asked to take a step back, reevaluate the whole situation, listen to everything, okay, and really take it in and reevaluate the situation. You might find that you might have a change of heart about something, okay, or whereas maybe you were so quick to cut somebody off because you only heard partial truth, you didn't listen to the whole story. It's like now you're being offered this chance to reconcile for some of you, and for others of you it could just be that maybe you only saw part of the truth, and it's like you forgave them or whatever, and you've been working, but now more is coming out, and it's like, man, I don't know if I can continue with this. I might just have to let you go. This is a reevaluation. You really are being asked to listen and to take in everything and reevaluate everything before you make that decision. But once you know everything, the ball is going to be in your court. You're going to have the power now, and you can make this decision pretty quickly and pretty easily, I feel like. A change in your emotional life. Moon in Scorpio, transformation. This is all about you evolving. This is about you evolving to a more mature emotional state. Whereas some of you, you are a fire sign, so you probably in the past were very quickly to temper. You probably had that temper, but now it's like this whole process, what started in July and is now coming to a full head Friday, January 10th, it's like now you've emotionally evolved over this. You've gone to an emotional level, so it's like you can handle it better. This is about transformation for you. It could involve a Taurus or a Scorpio. I do see that. Or Leo, or Cancer. But this is the Cancer. I feel like this is, everybody says the moon is Pisces, but, I'm always drawn down to that crab with this. So, Cancer full moon, there you go. Home, your negotiation and relationships. Oh, hone your negotiation and relationship skills. Communication. Sun in Gemini. So you could be dealing with the Gemini as well, but this is about you really gathering the whole truth, okay? And processing that and really thinking about that. You might have to take a step back and really process it, okay, before you communicate with the person that you're finding this out about, all right? There could be some things you're finding out about yourself as well. Some of you could be actually picking up and moving. But whatever the case may be here, this is a time of transformation for you. And I'm going to just break it down and spit it out. Something in July, you found the truth about something in July, but that was not the whole truth. And over the course of the 6 months, it's been getting ready to come out. And now it's going to come out. And you're going to have to take a step back, calm yourself, reevaluate it, listen to everything because you are getting the whole truth here. And then take a wider perspective of the situation. Look at the bigger picture, not the small, minute details. Look at the bigger picture here. And then come up with a form of way to communicate what your decision is on this matter, because the ball is in your court. You have the power here, and your decision is golden. All right? Well, that's all I have for you, all the downloads I'm getting. Make sure you pay attention to the bald eagle, okay? I do want to throw this in there. I didn't with the other videos because it didn't hit me until this morning. It hit me really hard, but Australia is going through some really bad stuff right now. So if you could say a prayer for them, for rain, maybe donate to a cause of your choice or something like that, really help Australia out, because I've got soul ties with Australia. So it's like, it really got me worked up this morning, and I've been saying it in all my videos. So if you could please do that for me, I would love it very much. Pray for them, you know. Well, I hope you have a good week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, Sagittarius.